season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Yeah, it's never just one factor. When a team is struggling like this, there is plenty of blame to go around.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Spencer in at the point. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the 5. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
That's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Here's Fears. Pass to Williamson. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is where Williamson is unstoppable from close range.
Outside Wells. And here's Jackson. Down low. Oh, ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
With his frame and all of that force, it's not a surprise to see Zion getting that whistle.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Williamson hits them both.
Well, you know, he is just one of the most unique players we've ever seen. Zion Williamson and this combination of size, power, and explosiveness. He really is a one of one.
And it's Coward missing. Williamson with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Jacks up a 3. Memphis with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. They usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Jones feels it out. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Wells. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Williamson inside. Jackson on him. Williamson outside. They set the pick. Here's Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Williamson comes with a double team. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. And Fears pulls it down. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Queen. Landale defending. Here's Williamson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Aldama's checked in for Jackson.
For New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. Back-to-backs are one of the season's unique challenges, Legs. The second game in particular.
Yes, stamina plays a real factor in those back-to-backs, and the challenge is mental and physical. Who can push through the fatigue and find a way to get it done?
Totally a mindset, isn't it?
No excuses.
Here's Fears. Still no points. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Aldama, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Williamson inside. Landale defending, and the basket by Williamson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wells, that three's off the mark. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williamson looking around. Williamson is double. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
Well, that was called pretty tightly, and I don't think they ever adjusted to the way the game was being called. Big reason why they lost.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Landale. Grizzlies trail by 4. Out to the wing. Here's Coward. Yet to see a basket. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected cam? Well, Memphis shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Aldama, left side. Up top, Landale. Pass to Spencer. Here's Coward from deep. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans leading by 3. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Pass to Spencer. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Spencer.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Queen. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Aldama. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Connects from downtown. Williamson's got 13.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside Wells. Pass to Landale. Here's Spencer. Now here's Wells. Beyond the arc. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
For 3, Fears. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. Landale, the pass to Aldama. Here's Spencer. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Spencer. 1 shot.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Queen. To the paint. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
There's the drive. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama, no good. For New Orleans, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Williamson outside. Pass to Fears. There's the triple. Kept alive. And checking out some numbers for Sadiq Bey.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Williamson hits them both. Here's Spencer. He's got 6. Pass to Landale. Jackson outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Williamson against Caldwell Pope. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Defensive foul. Gigi Jackson.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Grizzlies trail by 7. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Grizzlies 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Now here's Landale. Tight defense on him. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Bay passes to Poole. up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, nice. Jordan Poole showing you a little verticality.
Here's Spencer. 6 points for him. Inside. Aldama, the pass to Landale. For three, Caldwell Pope sinks the tray.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Poole looking it over. Pass to Queen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, nice ball movement from Poole. Just setting up someone else out there.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Just 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by New Orleans.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Poole, the pass to Williamson. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here. Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Williams. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the middle. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Bay. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Williams passes to Caldwell Pope. There's the screen. Over Poole. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It's Poole on the wing. From the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Aldama. 4-3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Misi. And here's Poole. The three. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Jordan Poole out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Yves Misi. And it's Makovich in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Looney's checked in for Makovich.
One shot.
Free throw, no good. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless
Mind
nights.
the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Tim, the 21st pick in 2024, and Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
To the inside. Buries it down low. Missy's got 5.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Williams passes to Aldama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Memphis, Santi Aldama. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Here's Poole. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Launches it. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams looking around. Pass to Jackson. Now Caldwell Pope, guarded by Poole. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Missy. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Now here's Poole. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They from long range. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Down low. And no good. Some solid defense from Missy.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you guys.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Jackson with a screen on Bay. Jackson on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, it's difficult to win in this league, period, but it's especially tough on the road.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
For New Orleans, Zion Williamson is checked in for Missy. Jones comes in for Looney. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Poole. He's got 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good.
Well, he has gotten better at reading defenses, and I really like when Poole takes his time and allows the pick and roll to develop.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Bay. Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
45, Gigi Jackson.
To the left side wing. Jones with a screen on Jackson. Williamson passes to Jones. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, the Grizzlies pull it in.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Outside, Williams. Picked by Aldama. Williams passes to Aldama. On target from range. Aldama's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Jackson against Williamson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable, and tonight, so is the production.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Williams tries it from the top of the key, and there's Memphis with another bucket. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Grizzlies trail by 17. And here is Williams. To the middle. Now Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Coward missing. Williamson outside. He takes it in. Pass to Fears. It's Poole on the wing. And here's Williamson. Williams defending. For 3, Fears. They get the rebound.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
For New Orleans, Queen, he's checked in for Bay, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Poole. Then for Memphis, Landale's checked in for Jackson, and Spencer's subbed in for Williams. On defense, New Orleans, they have a 19-point lead. Here's Coward. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Fears. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Queen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jock Landale.
Third team foul. At the line for 2. Queen.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
And they're ahead, but doing themselves no favors at the line.
Pass to Spencer. And here's Aldama. Here's Coward. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Jones. Now here's Williamson. From outside the arc. And it's Coward with a rebound. Grizzlies trail by 19. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fears. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Fears has got his second basket of the game. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Aldama. To stop the drought. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Fears. Williamson up top, guarded by Aldama. For 3, Fears. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis to the left wing. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Coward's got 6 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Queen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside Wells. Fires from deep. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Fears. Outside Jones. Memphis with a rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Landale gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Fears. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Fears has gotten 4 this quarter.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
1:43 left in the second. Here's Wells from outside, off the mark.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Queen. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. He has 6.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Spencer. He's got 6. Here's Coward. Buries it from 3. Coward's got 9.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Williamson outside. Pass to Fears. The 3 ball. Memphis with a rebound. Landale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Spencer. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Queen. He has 6. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Wells. Unloads. And another one falls for New Orleans.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Here's Coward. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
So it's New Orleans leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
I think for Memphis, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there, challenging times for the franchise.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
The Pelicans lead by 17. Checking out the group for Tomas Isalo to start the second half. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Williamson for three. Fears. The rebound by Jackson.
It's just not his night from the three, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
The three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected cam. Grizzlies trail by 19. Jackson outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. "90 seconds into the second half now. No good that time. Well, Memphis shooting at 45% of the game so far. Back to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. Takes the three. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Queen. He's got 6. Here's Fears. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
The Pelicans lead by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's use this time to see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and see the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. The Grizzlies in 5th.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 13. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Spencer. Jackson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, count it. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Williamson outside. Shoots over Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
That's good from Williamson. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Williamson hits them both. Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Wells. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward for three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williamson, right side. Outside Jones. With the drive. Queen controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Coward. Offline with a three. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson with it. Working on Aldama. Williamson left side. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Landale. Grizzlies trail by 15. Down low. Here's Aldama. And he banks in the layup. Aldama's got 10 points in the game.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now here's Williamson, guarded by Aldama. Puts up a three. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Coward. He's got 15. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. This one for three. Spencer, no good. New Orleans leading by 13. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Oh, the power of Zion!
If Zion gets that close to the rim, you are at his mercy.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first team all defense, that's more than enough.
Now here's Williamson. 30 points in the game. Here's Fears. Takes a three. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Spencer. 9 points in the game. There's the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Fears. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Pass to Landale. Here's Coward. And here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wells. Here's the three. He's off on that one.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Spencer. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Spencer. Now Wells to halt the run. The putback. It's good on the putback. Landale's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Here's Queen. Williamson with it. So valuable for them offensively, adding 22 points a contest. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
Jackson outside. Pass to Coward. Now Wells. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Williamson, defended by Jackson. The baseline J. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to Spencer. Now Landale. And here's Jackson. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes. Messi comes in for Queen. And it's Bay in for Zion Williamson. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. The Pelicans lead by 18. Pass to Messi. Up top Bay. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. Here's Coward. He's got 15. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Jones finds Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Wells. They set the screen from downtown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Coward, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Memphis making a switch here.
At the line for New Orleans, Mercury. One shot.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Shooting for Memphis. Jackson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
falls for Jackson. Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Pelicans lead by 18. Over to the left wing. Williamson left side. Alvarado outside. It's Poole on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Poole against Caldwell Pope. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Williams. Alvarado defending. Conchar outside. Three-pointer. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Alvarado. Here's Poole. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Jackson. Over Williamson. And again, it's Memphis missing. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sadiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jackson gets the bucket.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
New Orleans leading by 19. Poole outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs. And you know, Jordan Poole made a name for himself in this league with his perimeter shooting, but he is also a really good finisher.
Now here's Jackson. And here is Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
New Orleans leading by 20. Poole outside. The rebound by Jackson.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Conchar, good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Well, the Pelicans shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Back to Alvarado. Now here's Misi, defended by Jackson. Poole outside, takes the three, drills it from deep. Poole's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Williams with it. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson, tipped. Caldwell Pope against Poole. Pass to Misi. Williamson inside. Jackson on him. Hey, from long range. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now Jackson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Pass to Alvarado. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conchar outside. For three, Caldwell Pope nails it from 3.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Williamson outside. Hey, from long range. Williams grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 16. Jackson, the pass to Conchar. Off target from 3-point range. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Williamson against Jackson. To the middle. Here's Misi, and he dumps it down.
Slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Misi, and it's rejected. Tipped away. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Jackson, the pass to Conchar. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson surveying the D. Shot from 12. Jackson gets the bucket.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
The Pelicans call timeout. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Jones comes in for Bay. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. The Pelicans lead by 16. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Wells. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Coward. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Williamson against Jackson. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Fears. The 3-ball. Memphis with a rebound. Landale's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Coward. And here's Wells. Jackson, the pass to Wells. Over Jones. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Spencer misses the 3. New Orleans leading by 13. Williamson outside. Oh, Zion with the flush.
And that's what the fans came to see. Williamson taking to the skies.
Jackson outside. Outside Wells. Puts up a deep 3. The Pelicans pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Landale.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Jackson Jr. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Now here's Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jock Landale.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Line for 2. Zion Williamson.
No good on that one. Good on the second one.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Here's Coward. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. And Fears pulls it down. The Pelicans lead by 14. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson against Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Williamson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that is special right there. Mobility in the pick and roll from Williamson. He looks really confident operating in that set.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Coward. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Here's Queen. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Jackson. Back to Jones. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Landale's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Williamson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Zion doing everything it took to get that whistle.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Spencer. Pass to Coward. Jackson for three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Now here's Williamson. There's the screen. Here's Spears. Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Jackson. Shoots a three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Queen. Now Williamson. Zion just too strong against the contact.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Jackson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Misses the three. The Pelicans lead by 15. Williamson outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now here's Jackson. He launches. Can't get it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And what a huge performance it was for Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Here's Williamson. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Spencer. From deep. It's money from deep.
3.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Williamson outside. And they double up Williamson. Beyond the arc. Nope. Here's Jackson. Here's Coward. No good from three. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Zion Williamson.